So I'm at a cafe and I ordered something called Matcha Royale, and it's actually a matcha latte, which I didn't know, and it's served with raw sugar. And so maybe I'm a bit of a purist because I was really expecting the matcha flavor to kind of stick out. Instead, I was served a matcha latte and the milk was very dominant in flavor, so I didn't really get to enjoy it. And when I usually do the matcha latte, I usually use almond milk, and it doesn't really have a strong flavor, so it doesn't cover or overcome the element or flavor of the matcha itself. So I wasn't really happy about that experience, but it's always good to experience and try different places to see what others offer and what they do. I guess just being in Japan, one of my expectations are always that matcha is going to be served perfectly, but this was one of the cases where I was actually disappointed. The rest of the times that I've tried matcha or tea in Japan, it's always prepared according to the water temperature. They pay attention to the steeping time, so they're very conscientious about how to prepare tea and taking care of the leaves, ensuring that tea is being served properly, which is something that we really lack in the Middle East. A lot of the places that serve tea to go or cafes, and surprisingly specialty shops that serve you tea or are cafes or tea shops serve tea without paying attention to how long you're supposed to steep the tea, or what kind of the type of water that's being used, or the amount of water. That all affects the quality of the tea, and it's really sad that most places in Bahrain or the Middle East that I've visited or been to do not pay attention to these little things, because it really takes a long time to cultivate tea and get it to us, and these precious need to be treated or dealt with delicately, and paying attention to so many different things that go into preparing a good tasty cup of tea. And I hope that I could or am able to change this perspective in the Middle East and help share with you the different steps that you as individuals can help me spread this in Bahrain and hopefully in the Middle East as well. How long do you think it takes these women to pick all of these tea leaves and then having to carry these heavy baskets all the way back for the tea to be processed? And keep in mind that it's a very particular way to pick these tea leaves. The standard tea picking is usually 2 tea leaves and 1 bud. So isn't it our responsibility to at least appreciate this tea that took so long and a lot of hard work to come to us, and drink it the proper way? I hope everybody starts to appreciate tea and how hard and time-consuming task it is to get the tea leaves to us.